Hey guys, so as always, I'm starting off by priming my face. I'm using the POREfessional by Benefit. And then for foundation, I'm using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. And I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that all out. I love using my beauty blender because it gives a really nice, soft and natural finish. It just really blends the product nicely into your skin. So I'm just doing that. And then I'm moving on to my concealer. And I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I mixed two shades. I mixed NC15 and NW20, I believe. And again, I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender and applying that just to the spots that I want to highlight. Then I'm going to set all of that with my Mercier Translucent setting powder so it doesn't crease or move throughout the day. And this, I think, is the first tutorial where I've done my whole face first. Normally I'll do my foundation and then do my brows and my eyes, but I've been doing this recently, and I do it a lot when I'm not using eyeliner, and I've just really been liking doing it like this recently. So I just finished setting my whole face with that, and then I'm going to set the places that I normally contour with my MAC Fix powder. It's just a little darker than my skin tone, and I've done this before in tutorials, and I just like to do this because it gives my face a little color and structure, as well as just make it easier for my contour to blend out. And then to contour, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour shade in the color Fawn. I'm just using this on this small contour brush by Sigma. This is the F05, and I've been really liking this recently. I'm just using this to chisel out my cheekbones, do my forehead, my nose, all the places that I normally contour, and this just puts a little bit of color back into my face as well. And then I always go in with my stippling brush afterwards just to blend it out, just to make sure there's no harsh lines and it all blends really nicely. And then for blush, I'm going in with my Becca Afterglow palette, and I'm using this color here in Flowerchild. And I've been obsessed with this color recently. All fall I've been wearing it, and it just is a perfect like rosy color. I just really love it. And then again, just making sure it's nice and blended out with my stippling brush. Then I'm going back into that same palette for my highlight, and I'm going in with Moonstone. I love Becca highlights. They're so beautiful. They're not overly shimmery or anything. They just look like you're really glowing, and this one is one of my favorites. And I'm applying this with my Anastasia A23 brush just to my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, and my nose. Now that the face is done, I'm moving on to my brows, and I'm using my Anastasia Dipbrow pomade in the color Soft Brown, and I'm just kind of filling these in as I normally do. I plan to do an updated brow tutorial, but until then, here's just a few clips of me filling in my brows. And then after that, as always, I'm going in with my Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer to prime my eyes for eyeshadows, as well as clean up the brows. You guys know I love this stuff. It's my favorite. I'm obsessed. And then after I have it all cleaned up and have a little jam session, I use that same damp beauty blender that I used for my foundation, and I'm just blending that all out. And then moving on to eyeshadows, I'm going in with the beautiful Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. I'm going in with this kind of cream color here and applying this all over my lid, from the lid all the way up to the brow bone. And it's going to be a very simple, natural look today. I think this might be actually the easiest eye tutorial I've ever done on my channel, but I've just been really feeling like the really neutral, simple eyes recently, so I wanted to do a tutorial with this. And then after I use that, I'm going in with the shade Tan right here, which is kind of like a mauve tone. I'm using it on my E40 brush and just blending it through my crease and kind of making sure it's on that outer corner as well. And then just blending it back and forth with windshield wiper motions and making sure it's all really nice and faded towards the brow bone. Then once I have that all laid down and blended out how I like, I'm taking the same color Tan on my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going and kind of darkening up and defining the crease and outer corner just a little bit more. Nothing too intense, but it just gives your eye a little bit more shape and depth. So I just went in and same thing, just blended that out. Then I just went back in and took that highlight color, and I'm just applying this to the inner corners of my eye as well as the brow bone. And this just kind of brings the whole look together, gives it that really nice glowy look, and I like doing this a lot with my highlighters. I'll just take it and apply it into my eye look as well. And I just think it looks really nice and glowy. And then after that, I'm just taking that E40 brush with nothing on it and blending all of the edges out. Then I'm just taking a nude eyeliner by MAC, and I'm applying this on my waterline. This is going to make my eyes appear larger and just look more awake. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going back in with that tan color and applying it just on my lower lash line with this blending brush again, just smoking it out. I'm not being too precise. I want it to look really nice and just kind of blended, so you can build this up as much as you like. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Eyestudio gel liner, and I'm just lining my upper waterline. I'm not putting it on my actual eyelid. I'm just putting it underneath here. It's going to make your lashes appear thicker and fuller, and I just like this when I'm putting false lashes on with no like wing liner or anything. Then I'm just curling my lashes and applying mascara to prep for the false lashes, and I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispie eyelashes. These are my favorite natural lashes. They just look really pretty and nice and full. And then I'm using my Anastasia clear brow gels just to finish off the brows and stick those hairs in place. Then moving on to lips, I'm going in with my Dose of Colors Truffle Liquid Lipstick. This is such a beautiful color. This was actually the first time I used it, and I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And then to finish off the look, I'm going in with my MAC Fix Plus Spray just to kind of set everything and give me a little bit of a dewy look. So that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.